Happy Sabbath, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Gashi's Kaman TV, the Tourist Man Black Africa. Yesterday, Ann Waiguru was told by Charity Giru to go for the presidency and challenge William Samoei Ruto. Ann Waiguru is the Kirinyaga Governor who will complete her second term in 2027. Ann Waiguru was also a CS during Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's presidency. And Ann Waiguru responded by saying that she is ready for the deputy president post. She is ready to go for the deputy president. That is what she said. And when I look at all this, there must be a reason why Ann Waiguru refused to go for the presidency. There must be a reason why Ann Waiguru refused the proposal of the Charity Giru. If you look at Charity Giru and Ann Waiguru, they are two different characters. If you look at Giru is a daredevil. But when you look at Ann Waiguru, it's a softie. When you look at Ann Waiguru, it's a political lightweight. So they are two different people. But what are these other factors that cannot make Ann Waiguru go for the presidency? What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Which are these other factors that would work against Ann Waiguru? And she seems to know these factors. And that's why she's saying after completing the 10 years, she will go for the deputy president. So the truthful man of God, Rigi G, is in big trouble. Even Akina Dedi Nyoro, who have been positioning themselves to be William Samoei Ruto's running mates, are also in big trouble. I can see William Samoei Ruto's headache when it comes to nominating his running mates. And later, maybe tomorrow or later in the day, I'll give my take about Ruto's headache in 2027. So what is this that can stop Ann Waiguru go for the presidency? Number one, Ann Waiguru, as I've said, is not battle-hardened. Remember, when she was cornered during Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's time, she said she has told the president to give him, or to give her, lighter duties. Imagine, lighter duties. Which were these lighter duties? No. Politics is for the bold. Politics is for the battle-hardened. Politics and leadership is for people like James Orego, Raila Amolo Odinga, Uhuru Kenyatta, William Ruto. And this is where Kalonzo also get it wrong, because Kalonzo, although he's very much experienced in politics, he's not battle-hardened. Even Kibaki was not battle-hardened. Number two, in my view, Ann Waiguru knows very well that women would not vote for her. Women would not vote for her. The greatest problem in our society is that women are their own enemies. You see, in our country like Kenya today, if a woman vies for the presidency or for a position of leadership, the first group of people to oppose that woman candidate is the women themselves. In fact, they say, wanajitanua kifua wakisema, mimi siwezi kutawaliwa na mwanamke mwenzangu, mimi siwezi. Utawasikia wakisema hivi. Ladies and gentlemen, past experiences have also shown that selling a woman as a presidential candidate in this country is not a walk in the park. In 1997, Charity Ngilu vied for the presidency in the Social Democratic Party, supported by people like James Orengo, Anyang' Nyong'o, and many other heavyweight politicians in this country. But she came a distant fifth. Is it fifth or fourth? I think she was almost the last. And even Orengo and Anyang' Nyong'o could not win their positions for supporting Charity Ngilu. You also remember 2022, Martha Karua, deputized, was the running mate of Raila Amolo Odinga. When you look at the voting pattern in Kirinyaga, for instance, you see there was a problem. Because Raila Amolo Odinga did not even get a substantial number of votes in Kirinyaga. Though we say sometimes they were rigged. This rigging must have been massive. And I strongly believe one of the reasons why Raila could not clinch the presidency is because some women felt, or some Kenyans felt, that Martha Karua was not fit to be the deputy president. They feared that she could easily succeed Raila Amolo Odinga. So there's that fear. The male chauvinism in our country, in our societies, is very rampant. The other thing is that Ann Waiguru may have issues of integrity hovering around her. Remember the issue of NYS scandal. She was mentioned in bad lights. Whether the court were able to arbitrate and adjudicate and find her guilty or innocent or whatever is a story for another day. But the fact that there's this perception, politics has so much to do with perception. How do people perceive you to be? Yes, you may be mweupe kama pamba, but perception is very, very important. Unaweza kuwa wewe ni mbaya sana, lakini watu hawaoni ule ubaya wako. Perception is the way people interpret situations to be, irrespective of who they are. So the fact that she has been associated with NYS scandals can taint her image. And I don't think Ann Waiguru can withstand the challenge, the mudslinging that would come with this. The other issue that would play against her is the Kikuyu tag. There's a narrative that is developing in this country, which is wrong in my view, which is fallacious in my view, which is erroneous in my view, that most of the problems in this country have been caused by the Kikuyus. That is laughable. It is laughable that most of the problems have been caused by the Kikuyus. And when you interrogate the people how, they tell you that because the Kikuyus have not been voting for Raila Amolo Odinga. But we also forget the issue of turnout has been affecting Raila Amolo Odinga. When you look at the Azimio strongholds, all the way from Nairobi to Nyanza, to Western, to the coast, the turnout compared to the opposing camp has always been a challenge. And again, it is also important to know that the problems cannot be caused by the voter. The cause of the problem is the person on the helm. Kibaki, who was a Kikuyu, was able to bring so much in this country. And Moi was also from a different community. And there were so many challenges during Moi's time. So it doesn't matter. What matters, it is not the people who vote for you. It is the leader himself. Samaki huoza kuanzia kichwani. Sio kwenye mkia. Sio kwenye matumbo. although we may say that somehow the way people have not been voting for good leaders in this country has affected these people, our country. So the Kikuyu tag we can play against Ann Waiguru. People will start asking, a fourth Kikuyu president? Even me, by the way, I will not go for that. I will not go for Ann Waiguru. I would go maybe for somebody else, but not Ann Waiguru, because I have my own reservation. The other thing is about finances. Ann Waiguru is not that generous. We would compare William Samoei Ruto. You know, William Samoei Ruto is very generous when it comes to dishing out money. Ann Waiguru, like Kikuyus in general, don't just give money. They don't. Pesa zao zinakuwa na uchungu kama ndevu za pua. Tandarusheni euro. Yani Mkikuyu, ukitaka kuangalia vizuri sana, angalia Kibaki. Kibaki would hardly give money. Which is good in my view. So, you know, what we have done is that we have accepted the culture of handout. And this culture of handout has actually destroyed our politics. Because I've also had Raila being accused during the campaign. Unajua Raila ni mgumu, mkono gamu, hatoi kitu, nini, mkono wa birika, sijui what. But the moment Kenyans realize that a candidate does not owe them any money, and you should vote for somebody, whether if he gives you something, know that that person cannot make a good leader. In fact, he's bribing you. So I know the nature of Kenyan politics. As far as Waiguru is concerned, one, I don't think she has very deep pockets. Yes, the pockets might be deep, but not very deep. Compared to Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, compared to Raila Amolo Odinga, compared to William Samoei Ruto, even compared to Gachagua, the pockets, although she has been a governor, I don't think she has accumulated so much. I don't know how much she's worth, but I doubt if she can reach kile kiwango cha Ali Hassan Joho. That is my take, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what you think, but from where I sit, I think Ann Waiguru has a long way to go. Bye-bye.